what is currently our highest rated video? Is it Halloween 2 review? Is it our Paranormal Activity video? Or is it our review when you and I compared the 1978 Halloween with the remake?
It's Paranormal Activity.
Jay, what do you think?
I think Paranormal.
But yeah, the correct answer is Paranormal Activity. Currently, it's at 59,024 views.
Wow.
And I think the reason why it took off so well is because we reviewed it before it got a wide release, because I remember that very well. We went to a theater in Chicago when they were still testing it out, and at that time it was only playing in 13 places. And at the time I thought it was a very scary movie because, you know, I think you gotta, horror works better when you're in a theater, a dark theater with a bunch of other people and you can feed off your energies. And then of course it got a wider release, and I think that's when the views really got picked up.
That video, when that one exploded, that was awesome. I think we gained like 100 subscribers just off of that, because then it got people going to our channel and seeing what are they, because we were like one of the first videos online talking about that movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it was so interesting now, because now every time I see those Paranormal Activity movies, I think of that video we did. We did a video together, then I did another one separate. That one still got tons of views, and horror is always a huge draw. The Halloween movies were particularly controversial, especially Halloween 2, going through those comments. I mean, people are passionate about movies. That's what I like about the channel. Let's just find other passionate people.
What's interesting is the comments I get now is a lot of people like our channel because I don't like to do what I call entertainment style, where the host tries to be funny as they're doing it. Like a lot of people have told me that they found our channel refreshing because we straightforward about our opinion. There's some that kind of make a joke out of it and stuff like that. And I was raised on the Siskel and Ebert style, where you basically told the viewer what you thought, you know, what you didn't like, and that was that. And I think for a lot of people that's refreshing compared to a lot of our other competitors.
Treating criticism as more of an art and less of, like you said, less of like an entertainment stick. Like they're sort of like using something like they go and do a review about Warhorse, but then they'd make jokes the whole time. And that takes away from the review and also takes away from the movie as well.
Yeah. Let me ask you guys this. You know, this is 5 years. What do you think has kept us around this long? You know, because why haven't we folded like everybody? Well, not like everybody else, but a lot of our people that started out the same time we did. Why do you think we're still around, in your opinion?
I think the reason we're still around is because of you, Rob. Because you've kept the channel alive.
Yeah.
Because I stepped down for school, and I definitely do want to come back and do some more videos here and there. But this channel, I think, is stuck around because of you, but also because of just a passion for film. Yeah. It's that simple. I think other people sort of, you know, you move on to other things, you find other passions, but I think it's always been a passion that this channel's around because we like movies, because we enjoy going to the movies.
It's not just about me. Yeah.
That's simple, and there's also an art to the criticism, which that's another part of it too. Talking about movies is fun, and then through YouTube you find other people who have similar interests, because, you know, we're out in the middle of nowhere out here, and it's good to find other people through the internet.
Yeah.
Share our views.
And because of our pure honesty all these years, I think we've gained so many people's trust with ours compared to other people's review channels.
Yeah. Well, the reason why I'm still producing this channel, I could have folded that when you left, or I could have folded it this past year when our viewers haven't been quite as big as they were, but I keep doing it because I still enjoy doing it. We have subscribers that still watch our channel, they still post comments, and, you know, the problem for me is, you know, when we first started, you know, when we were, you know, quite young, you know, we got to see all these movies, you know, the first couple of weeks. Now it's hard for me because, you know, I'm working full-time now, and I can maybe see one movie every week, and it's not like back in the day where we could do like 4, because I went back on a bunch of these movies. I'm like, wow, I can't believe we saw all these movies on
opening weekend too. Sometimes we got tickets in advance to go see movies.
We used to live in the movie theater a lot because it was like a second home to us, because we used to see everything that used to come out if it was worth seeing.
But now that's all changed because the movie theaters is so much more expensive, and now there's all these streaming services out. I mean, certainly the movies have changed, but the good thing about having a movie review channel and show like we do is that even though we're not getting the views right now, it's like people can always go back and look at the older videos.
Yeah.
Look at, because like movies are timeless.
The horror reviews have been doing really, really well. Even the old ones, like a bunch of people left comments for your Creep Show video, and that was like, what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
Yeah, because the movie's like 20 years old. It doesn't matter when you watch a review about it. It's going to be, you know, my reviews on the movie haven't changed. It's pretty much, it's all right there. That's what I
Did
did.
a phenomenal job. He made you completely care for him. And by the end of the movie, you're completely invested in this old grumpy guy, as well as the characters of Tao and Sue, and just pretty much all the people who surround Clint Eastwood's character. You're all very connected to him, so when the final act finally takes place, you're just emotionally already there, rooting for these characters.
The movie, from what I read, had like a $70 million budget, but at opening weekend, it only took $8.8 million. So what we're going to do today is we're creating this special video where we're going to discuss why some movies might bomb at the box office. The reason why I wanted to do a movie review channel when YouTube was still a little more open was back then, you know, most people that upload on YouTube, mostly was people that did stupid stuff like recording their friend getting hit with a bat or something like that. And for me, at the time, the Siskel and Ebert show changed. The two Bens that everybody that watched the show hates took on. We're like, why don't we go back to how Roger Ebert used to do it? So for me, that was the big step for trying to get that off the ground, and I'm glad you came on board with it. And that, like I said, our first video got uploaded January 14th, 2009, and we're still here for now.
That's the good thing about YouTube. Anyone can go on there. Anyone can make a show about anything out there. It doesn't matter if it's, doesn't even matter if it's videos. They can do podcasting. It's just about generating content and doing it with people you like, talking about things you love. Really, I mean, that's what it all comes down to.
It just seems like we've been doing this longer than '09. It feels like we may have we started this like back in like '05 or something.
Yeah, well,
because all the videos we've made.
Yeah, like I think 564 is the latest one. So.
Wow.
So yeah, we've reviewed quite a lot of them, but I mean it's changed a bit because I know people are asking sometimes when are you going to review this movie? And for me, there's a lot of movies I wanted to see in theaters and I just don't have the time, but I still keep stuff on. I think the DVD reviews still do very, very well, especially the horror ones. So I mean, I think we try to give informative, honest reviews. That was our mission statement when we first started, and
because like our segment, What to Watch with Your Popcorn, that did very well all those times because we did a lot of good old movies on that.
And that's another thing. A lot of our competitors had segments, and we tried to do that. Not too many people do segments anymore. I think Beyond the Trailers is one of the few of them where they do, behind-the-scenes stuff. They talk about, the trailers, how much money was made at the box office. We had a segment called The Classics. You had a horror one, and Popcorn, which we still bring up from time to time, and even Ask the Critics. Like Dave and I just got done doing an Ask the Critics thing, and it did very well to get our our audience involved.
Hard to believe it's been 5 years.
I can believe it.
Yeah.
I still love doing it. People still watch it, and we'll keep doing it until either we can't do it anymore or until YouTube goes out of business. But 5 years. 5 years.
Yeah, let's hope YouTube never goes out of business.
To another 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh, and one more piece of trivia. What is the first video that we split on? Was it Men Who Stare at Goats, Rock and Rolla, or Haunting in Connecticut?
I don't even remember any. I don't even remember what I gave Rock and Rolla. Actually, I should have gone back.
We gave it a rent because
I was scared to go back and watch that one. I want to say Men Who Stare at Goats.
Yeah, I think it was either Men Who Stare at Goats or Haunting in Connecticut.
Haunting in Connecticut was a pretty bad movie.
Okay, well actually the correct answer was Haunting in Connecticut, and that was also the first video that the three of us appeared together.
Yeah.
So here's the original rating. I gave it a snuff it, which was also the first snuff it on the channel. You two gave it a rent it.
Okay.
And I think later
I would
on,
revise that.
I say let's give a toast to another 5 years, to our 5-year anniversary. All right. And thank you guys very much for watching, and we appreciate you guys watching our videos and leaving your comments and for subscribing. And of course, if you want to share any memories or any thoughts about our channel, we greatly appreciate it. So I am Rob.
I'm Dave.
I'm Brendan.
And thank you very much for watching.